Hello everyone and welcome back to the OK channel. Today I'm playing in the Second Chances tournament because if you've been following along at home you saw how amazing it went for me in my first game, going toe to toe with a 10 dice Borg Diamond. As a result, I'm here with the unlucky Tristan, who lost out in a very close match. So as we switch over to the game cam, we are pretty much set up, and I will just bring in Tristan to say hello.
Hello.
And without further ado, we will get on with the game. So I suppose we should roll off for initiative. One. Two. Oh.
Also two.
Will,
If we both roll three, I swear to God.
Back to one. Back to two.
One.
Right. Finally settled. So I shall start with initiative, which means we can go with a planet. Let's go for... Don't choose this one enough. Oh yeah, that one. I'm gonna go with that. Ooh, big purple. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just lock them in place. So you do have a bit of a captain skill advantage, I believe. You've got Jarok, who will be going first. But after that, Navala's making Laris a 10.
And Shinzan is a 9.
Yeah, so my 8s will be going before both of them. So, okay, yeah. So you're 6, and then all my 8s.
All right. Go for it.
Okay, so let's take Bioship Beta. Place it there. Actually, no, I tell you what. Yeah, I'll go with that.
think we'll go with that. And at the start of the game, I am going to target. I'm going to target Carr with with Ambassador Vreenak.
Okay, so
So, will you accept or deny the negotiations?
I am going to accept the negotiations.
All right, I think I will discard your fluidic space.
And it's gone. Do I get to choose one on your ship then, do I?
That is correct.
Okay, so I will choose Esri Dax.
Fair enough.
Okay, no zipping around this time then. So I'll pick a map. Yeah, that one looks good. Shuffle the damage deck. Right. Anything else in the setup or planning phase?
I do not believe so.
Okay. All right. In that case, we can move on to dials. So let's go with that. Alrighty. So I guess when you're ready, it will be your 6, and I'll start the timer.
Alrighty.
Okay. Yep, go for it.
Just going to move forward. And engage Cloak. And then your fleet.
Okay. So we'll start off with Car. And he is going to do a 4 forwards. And take a scan. The Bioship Beta. 4 forwards. And I'll take a scan. And the Federation Science Vessel. 4 forwards. And I will cloak.
All right. Move Shinzon on Sailor's Warbird. We'll move forward 2. We'll engage Cloak. Now, being a cloaked ship, Shinzan gives a free action on the action bar, which which will also be which will be a battle stations, and then has a free action sensor echo. Twilight's Wrath. We'll move forward 2. Engage Cloak. And we'll sensor echo like so.
Okay. So into the combat phase.
Pretty sure no one's in range.
Gonna assume so. Let's go. Yep. Okay. End phase. I'll take the tokens off. And we can move into the start of the planning phase. I am going to pop some cloaked mines down. So let's see. Range 2. But it's got to be. Tell you what, let's see if I can get a range 2. That's probably better. And Twilight's Wrath is that. Okay, so how far this way can I go? Oof, okay. Okay, that looks pretty safe there, I think. Range 2, yep. Still within range for me. So I'm going to lock that in place there. Okay, and then we move on to dials.
Hmm. Let's go with this.
Yeah. Okay, should be interesting. You're 6. Oh, well, flip initiative, not that it really matters. Safe.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Sensor echo back there. All right, your fleet.
Okay, so let's do this in order. We'll go with car first. So car is doing a 1 forwards. And Sealer has been cloaked for a turn now, unfortunately. So no target
Yep.
disruption there. Uh, I shall take a scan. Actually, yes, I shall take a scan. Okay, next up we've got the Federation Science Vessel. which is going to do that. I'll then trigger Jean-Luc Picard, who will give, at this point, Tomalok a battle stations and himself for 2 time tokens. However, Esri will make it 1 time token. And then finally, Bioship Beta. It's going to go there. And also take a scan.
Let's see. Puts you in. It does put you taking an action within
Range 1 to 3, yeah. So when it says additional sensor echo action, does that mean you can effectively do 2 sensor echoes in a single turn with that, yeah?
I believe so.
Okay.
And I believe it allows me to. You know, bank it. Do it on. You know, I think that I have, since it says, this round. I think it gives me the option of doing that with my, on my turn instead of immediately at the trigger.
That's an interesting one. Yeah, I'll go with that. I can see what you're saying with the whole wording. Naturally, you'd assume that, it's the trigger is once I perform the action, but the fact that it says you can do it this round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I could be wrong, but yeah. So it's just over to you now.
Yep. Do a 1 forward. And then as a free action, whoops, wrong one. And get out of the forward arc there. And that is a free action.
And a free action.
So I will also take a target lock on Bioship Beta.
Okay. Safe.
Oop, wrong one.
Oh, it left the thing there.
We'll take a battle station, do a free battle station as a free action, do a free action sensor echo. We'll flip the cloak token into red, do a
I know you're curious. Yeah, safe.
and we'll also take a target lock. This one on the beta, or on the on car ship.
Okay.
All right. I believe that takes us into the combat phase.
Yes. So, I've got... No, I've got nothing in combat phase.
And my combat phase, the scout is not close enough to anything right now to do its particular tricks.
Yeah.
At the start of the combat phase, Twilight's Wrath gets a battle station because of Laris.
Yeah. And I always put that there just to remind you as well. You got +1 as well.
All right. So, Laris has the first shots.
Yep.
So that's 3 dice base. +1 from +1 from additional weapons array.
Yeah.
+1 from Laris, and yeah, not in range 1 of the beta. So that I will swing 5 dice.
Oh, there you go. Get to keep that target lock and battle stations.
Yep.
Right. So I'm rolling 2 standard, and yeah, I think that's it for now. So I'll roll the 2 first, because my ship ability is during the compare results. So let's roll that. So what I will do... Got to do the math here. It's like if I let one through... If I reduce it down to 2, then I don't get a shield back. So... I just checked Sealer's Warbird range. Yeah, that's way out. So this is the only shot I'm getting. So I'll just spend the battle stations and take what amounts to 3 shields. But I take 1, 2, 3 shields, but then reinforced shields allows me to repair 1 immediately. Okay.
Alrighty.
And battle stations spent.
Then Silas is firing at Par's ship. So 3 dice base, +1 for range, +1 for additional weapons array. 5 dice. I will go ahead and re-roll the blank with the target lock, and I will spend my battle station to make that 5 hits even.
Okay. What I wouldn't give for another battle stations. Okay. So cancels 1. Similar story. I'll take 4 shields off, but regen 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes back on. And that is it. Does Twilight's Wrath have something keeping him cloaked?
He does not.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote for that. So Twilight's Wrath keeps its target lock. That scan goes. That battle stations goes. That scan goes, and the time token off Picard goes.
So both of my main ships decloak in the end phase. All right, let's try this.
Cool. This is really, really makes you think, this one.
All right.
Yep. So
Okay.
you're 6.
I'm really hoping I am visualizing my distance correctly here. Yep. Action is just going to be action's just going to be an evade.
Okay. So my Federation science vessel is going to do a hard 2. And then it's going to trigger Picard. Give it battle stations. Bioship Beta. It's going to do a 3 forwards. Oh. And
All right.
I'll scan. And then finally, nice job with the scout, because yes, I was turning in to try and block every avenue you might have had to escape with it. So you managed to escape from one of them. So
and I think I will go ahead and have Jarok force you to scan.
okay. Okay, yeah. So that's all I can do.
All right. Silas will reveal a 1 forward grain, but I will disable the Riemann helmsman so that I can instead do a 1 reverse.
Which would be red, but you're on a Didaridex.
Yep.
So you're recloaking.
Yep. Recloak. Okay. And
I can tell you're a fan of the new Romulan cloaking device.
it's pretty fucking incredible.
It is.
All right. And then and we'll go with that does 3 forward. Going to re-engage cloak.
Oh, wrong one. Was that 2 sensor echoes again, was it?
Yep. And
the only thing I'll say about that is you have to be cloaked for that, and all my maneuvers were performed while you weren't cloaked.
oh, you are correct.
But I don't think where you are is a bad position anyway, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, you got,
don't have
you got
I don't have you in my
yeah, you got
forward
Afterstroke
arc, but I've definitely got shots. All right. Start of combat phase. I'm going to give that scan action to Sila's.
Yep.
And I will get the battle station on. I'll get the battle station on Twilight's Wrath.
Okay. So I don't have anything at the start combat phase myself, so it's is it Sealer to shoot first? No, Twilight to shoot first.
Yep. I will take my 4-die shot with the aft disruptors on the beta.
Yep.
We'll spend the target lock and the battle stations.
So 1 so far. So I will take 1 away. And do want to keep my shields up a little bit longer, so I'll take...
I think it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen
Yeah.
of the other, or whether you use your bioship, whether you use your bioship ability or just get one back from reinforced shields.
Yeah. I shall cancel 1 by taking an auxiliary power, I think. And in that case, that is 2 shields. Oops. Okay, that's 1 then.
And then Silas will take a 4-die shot on Carr.
Yep.
And we'll spend the battle station.
Going to assume that's just like range 2 there. Yeah.
And you've got 1 less defense die because of the scan that I took from you.
Cool. So nothing there.
So that'll put a crit through to your hull, and then you regen a shield.
Yep. So 2 shields off for a second. And the crit is injured captain. So I remain an 8, but I can't use his ability. So let's just disable him. Oh. There we go. And then regen a shield. It's funny, I got an injured captain in my last game as well, actually. Although that was Tomalak though. Right. My shot. We've got a range 3 into the Tal Shiar Scout.
I will put 3 time tokens on Vorik to, so you will discard your battle station.
Yeah. So it's going to be 6 dice. And let's see how we go. Okay. I will re-roll these 3 with Tomalak. That is 3 hits and a crit. And is there anything preventing my scan from working? There isn't, is there? No, Vorik doesn't do anything there. So yeah, so it'll be a scan token, so -1 of yours.
All right. So you said this was range 3.
Yep. So it'd be 2 plus cloak plus range -1.
It'll be this is a scout, so it's 3 plus cloak.
Oh yeah.
-1, so it does come out to 7 dice.
Used to it being science vessels.
Yeah, and I think it is a science vessel model because the scout won't, the scout model won't load for me.
No, yeah, you're right.
But they're, statistically identical and look very similar, so. All right, and I have the evade token, so that means no damage.
Cool. Let's just update. So 4 hull there. One shield there. Tomahawk is down to... There we go. Right, no shot from the other bioship.
Nor does Tomahawk have, or nor does my Tal Shiar scout have a shot.
Okay, end phase. I'm going to use my T9 energy converter. Disable this card, remove an auxiliary power from beside my ship, and repair one shield. So I'm going to eat that auxiliary power and gain one more shield. Okay.
Alright, I believe that I'm ready.
Yeah, think
If
so.
we flipped initiative, not that it matters, but
I haven't lately, no. Okay. So, Tal Shiar Scout.
going to about. Oops.
Nicely done.
All right, that's its action.
Okay. Let's go Federation Science Vessel. So, I'll engage it there. Range 1 to 2 on Picard, so it is just going to be Bioship Beta and the RSV. Then, right, we've got to do this in order. So, I'm going to go Car first. So, Car is going to do a come about, take an auxiliary power. And Bioship Beta is going to do a one bank left. And take a scan. Yep, over to you.
Those moves one forward. Engages cloak. In these circumstances, I'm going to end up retreating a little from the direct engagement. We will engage Cloak. All right, like so. And that's his, yes, that's his action and free action. As we go into the combat phase, he'll get a battle station.
Okay.
All right, I think he's the only one who has a shot.
Yes, unless.
I'm sure I'm out of range 3 over here.
Yeah.
So I will take a range 3 shot with 5 dice on Car. And I will spend the battle stations on that.
Okay. So 3 dice because of range 3.
Yep.
What I wouldn't give for a battle stations. Suppose in hindsight, I should have done my Federation science vessel at a different point, but that is the benefit of hindsight. Unfortunately, this time I'm not getting a shield back, so it is just a shield and a hit onto the hull.
No, I think you are, because I had a. It was 4, and you evaded 1.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it'll be 2 to your. So it'll be 2 to your hull, and then you'll regen a shield.
Gotcha.
And then we.
And there's nothing more to do. So
We go into the end phase. Clean up tokens.
forgot I was supposed to disable my energy converter when I used it last round, so just make sure I do that now. Right.
Ready when you are.
Yep. That's not going to work. Yeah, okay, let's try that instead. Alright, one last adjustment, and then I think I'm there. It's impossible to predict the 3 billion maneuvers that you can possibly do, but I can at least try some... Oh no, shit, hang on, that's not going to know. No, it's not going to work. Let's go back to the original. What was it? It was... that. It's going to have to be that. Right, let's go.
Starting with the scout, which is going to jump over the planet and take an evade. Your fleet.
Right, so I'm going to do it right this time. The Federation Science Vessel is just going to do a little one forwards. Then it's going to do Picard, which finally gives Carr a little bit of relief. Carr himself is actually going to do a 4 forwards and keep his auxiliary power. And Bioship Beta is going to use organic conduits. When I reveal a red maneuver, I can discard this to treat this maneuver as if it was a white maneuver. So I will do a come about, but it will be a white come about. So that is discarded. And I'm going to... Yeah?
I will declare that you take an evade action.
Okay. Right, over to you.
All right. Silas will move forward. 1. I will re-enable Riemann Helmsman with my action. I will take a free battle stations. And then Yeah, that is as close as that can get me. Twilight's Wrath will bank in. Engage Cloak. Sensor Echo. One back. Start of the combat phase. We'll get a battle station on Laris. I am in. I don't have any friendly ships within range 2 of the Tal Shiar. Her scout just outside it on Sela's Warbird, so I can't take a take a token away from Bioship Beta.
That's fine. I'm not using them anyway. Well, I suppose I am.
We will start with Twilight's Wrath, range 3, 5 dice attack on Car.
Yep, can't go wrong with that. Oof, okay.
That'll bring you down to 2 hits and a crit.
So I have to spend it to survive. Oh no, hang on, because the shield. So shield, hit, and crit. If I don't spend it. And then I also get.
And
to
you don't you actually have 7 hull because oh no, reinforced shields, not your reinforced hull is just on Tomalak.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's. Whereas if I spend it.
And I don't think you've got a shot, so you should probably spend it. Though I suppose I suppose the other concern is there's another her shot you might be taking here.
Yeah, so in hindsight, because I know I can just about survive this. Oh wait, no, I can't, can I? Because I've got 2 hull. So yeah, I have to spend it. So yeah, spent.
So that'll take off a shield and be a crit to the hull.
Yep. And I don't regen this one. So the crit is a communications failure.
You know, Car has not had a shot all game, so I suppose there's arguably worse. At least it's not a direct hit.
Absolutely.
And then yeah, I'll take a 4 die shot with Sela's Warbird.
Got a feeling that's range 2. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oof.
You've had some pretty good.
My attack dice are on fire today, honestly.
Wish I could say the same about my defense dice, but that is hit, crit. So hit, And it is a munitions failure. Down goes car. That is the end of that round.
Yes, indeed. All right. Ready when you are.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Ready.
All right. All right. Scout is going to make a 1 white turn and will actually take a target lock on the beta.
Okay. Ready? Ready for me now, yeah?
Yep.
Right. Do I want to do it in that order or this order? Right. I have one final risky play here and could fuck it up. So... everything on the line. I'm going to go Bioship Beta. It's going to go there. And just, yeah. Okay, that is out of range Tal Shiar Scout, so he can't mess with me this round. Actually, no. Hang on. Yes, you can't mess with me this round. That's good. I shall take a scan. And then the Federation science vessel. It's going to go there. And Picard.
Jarok is on recharge anyway for what would happen
Oh, yeah.
for me being able to dictate an action to you.
Okay, right. Hail Mary that was. I don't believe that it's going to help, though.
Right. Forward. Engage cloak. Battle stations. And I will not sensor echo this turn.
Yeah.
One forward. Engage cloak. And then
My original thought was to go for a hard 2, sensor echo, cause the bump. But I got greedy and wanted to have Picard as well, so... Just checking, we're definitely not in range of the mines there, are we?
yeah, so since I switched it from, well, let me just double check that it didn't get in range when it first.
Oh, that is...
Okay, it does, but that would be before its cloak. So do go ahead and roll the 3 dice. But it will have its shields up to take these.
1 shield.
Oh. Wrong one. All right. And now I will fire everything and see if I can possibly take out Tomalak. Starting with a 5-die range 2-shot from Laris. Spending the battle station.
thank you very much. I'll take a crit, not a crit, an auxiliary power to cancel 1, and then I'll take 3. Is that how many shields I got? 3 shields, and then regen 1.
All right. And then 4 dice from Sila's Warbird. Battle station.
I'll take another auxiliary power to cancel another 1, so that's just 1 shield.
And finally, oh, that is going to be range 3 with the main batteries. Reroll with the target lock.
And there's the evade. And
All
that's
right.
the game.
Woo!
Oh dear. Like I said, at the very end there, in hindsight, I could have done the hard 2, probably ended up there, sensor echoed to maybe there, possibly caused the bunk, allowing Bioship Beta to get a shot, but that was still would have been... you had your shields up at that point, so you wouldn't have cloaked, so that's... Yeah, I couldn't have actually killed you anyway, even if I was at range 1 with 7 dice full quality.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, it would have been a great move if you had one more turn after that, because then Twilight's Wrath would be in a completely untenable position.
yeah.
But
I knew going into this, 90-degree arcs with no reposition and lower captain skill was going to be a problem against your sensor echoes.
yeah, I mean, it was a slog. It was a slog for me to finish off your ships because they had such high HP, and
yeah, fair play. Carr stuck around a lot longer than he should have, I suppose. Quite pleased with his performance before he died. Tom Alock as well. But yeah, I just couldn't shoot you back. Just, oh god.
Yeah. Now the this version of the of the Tal Shiar Scout has been an experiment. The first build I put together, had the only upgrade on the Scout was a 1-point Romulan crew that I didn't actually care about, and everyone was choosing to give me the bonus dice instead of discarding their stuff. And several times when I was playing that one, like on multiple occasions, I actually won with a range 1 pot shot from the Scout to finish something off, since that brought it up to 3 dice. So this has been an experiment in actually putting some upgrades on here to see how to see if people's combos are whether they take the opportunity to accept the negotiations or not in those circumstances, and if they do deny the negotiations, then I can potentially get a a 5-die shot with the scout vessel's main batteries.
Absolutely. I knew I couldn't deny the negotiations. I'd already sort of. I actually thought you might originally have gone for Esri Dax, meaning my Picard was kind of a every other turn.
I figured that I think the thing the calculation I was doing was that a my ships would hope, if I was doing this right, my ships would be out of your arc more often than not, and the biggest concern about the battle stations is you who using them to fix your dice case.
Yeah.
Plus, my calculation was, targeting car, with fluidic space, you could make arc dodging a lot more difficult for me by bringing car into a flanking position.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
And
so, I think you made the right decision there, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think with your list, you pulled out every trick. You didn't get a chance to use interphase, although you would have.
Yeah.
Riemann Helmsman came in handy. I think Viceroy was the one you didn't get a chance to use, did you?
Just because you only have one crew, that you care about for him to target.
Exactly. But other than that, Vorik, main batteries, Vrenak, Jarok, everything else was used in one capacity or another. Even the F disruptor emitters, which nowadays, why wouldn't you put that on a Deredex?
Yeah, I mean that's the the main reason that Sakona is on Seela's Warbird is to get the aft disruptor emitters on there, because combined with Romulan sensor, Romulan cloaking device, aft disruptor emitters I can be really free about where I'm positioning myself with Romulan cloaking device.
Yeah.
And the Riemann Helmsman on the Riemann Helmsman is,
very, very
for at least
handy.
one turn, there is, I can almost certainly find a workable position with Seela's Warbird.
Yep. So, yes, congratulations. Just really tough game. Really tough game. It was honestly, every turn was just so demoralizing, because I would move into a position and be like, right, here we go. And then it was just, by the end of your maneuvering, it was like, okay, we're doing nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Seela's Warbird in particular makes incredible fucking use of Romulan cloaking device. Being able to do that double sensor echo every turn if I need it. It is fucking hell to get this thing in arc.
Yeah. It is just an absolutely monumental amount of distance that you can cover.
I can't do two banks in the same turn is the one limitation. It's got to be a bank and a straight, or two straights. But even so, there's definitely the possibility with this thing of being halfway across the board on turn one.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. I think I'll happily go and do a write-up now and talk about well, it's pretty easy to sum up the match. So
Romulan guerrilla tactics.
Just running rings around me, quite literally. But yes, congratulations.
Wonderful game.
You keep going with this list.
The
And
cloak mines definitely gave me stuff to think about. Oh,
I thought they were my only chance to really sort of mess with your reposition, and I think
yeah, they're definitely the reason that that Seela's Warbird backed off on that one turn.
yeah. But
Because
after
I
that, you don't need to go near them with all of the positioning you've got. So yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Congrats, and I look forward to facing you again.
absolutely always a pleasure.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
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 Okay, and there we have it, folks. That is 2 on the bounce, where I have ended the game with my opponent having the exact amount of health that they started the game in. Not looking good for me at the moment, is it? And we will see what happens. It's going to be a little while, I think, before I have another game, because I'm now out of Flight Club and out of Second Chances. So I need to go away, rethink what my lists are doing and how I'm flying them. And I might stream some games of other people's in the meantime, but until then, I will see you next time. Bye bye.